In the first drawer in the kitchen, you'll find all the tools that you'll need to winterize the shower faucet. You'll need a pair of pliers and a small Phillips head screwdriver. You will also need 2 pieces of saran wrap. Place a small piece of saran wrap over the shower drain. The second piece will be used behind the faceplate to keep small parts from falling into the wall cavity. This is what you'll want to take apart for winterizing. Unscrew and remove the handle. When you take the handle off, a small washer may drop off the stem of the faucet. If it doesn't, take it off the stem once the handle is removed and set it aside with the rest of the parts. Unscrew the faceplate. And set the 2 screws aside with the rest of the parts. Remove the faceplate. Notice that there's a gasket on the back to keep the water from running into the wall. Place a second piece of saran wrap in the wall and have it hang slightly over the tile. This will allow you to retrieve any parts you might accidentally drop inside and will allow water to drain onto the floor and not into the wall. Find and remove the sleeve that surrounds the stem casing. On the top of the stem casing, you will see a small brass tab that fits in a slot. The tab is the top of a brass part that looks like a horseshoe. You can see the legs of the horseshoe if you look inside the casing. Take your pliers and pull up on that tab. Take the smaller of the 3 screws and insert it into the stem. At this point, you'll need to take care not to get wet. By removing the stem from the casing, the vacuum between the faucet and the shower head is released and water will drain out of both. You may remove the saran wrap from the floor drain, but leave it in the wall and have it hang slightly over the tile so water doesn't drain into the wall. Now take your pliers and pull out firmly on the inserted screw. You can take apart the shower faucet without draining the system, but you will need to shut off the water. In the basement on the left side, shut off this valve that goes to the filter and this valve that comes from the hot water heater.